Outside Darryl Darkwing, Darryl, why y'all again, Central South Carolina Finals, Arbor County on. We back at it again. We're gonna give you more and more content, man. Even though the NBA season is over with, even though football training camp about to start, it's a lot of little sports thing that's kind of down. You got WNBA, but we're gonna keep on giving it to you like we always have, man. I got my co-host on the other side, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know who you are and where you at and all the other good stuff, man.
Mike, aka Booby, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey,
Uh, Looking at all these crazy sports days going by, but
yeah.
yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man. So
Yeah, man, we just gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna waste some time, man. We may not all be right, we may not all be wrong.
but you always gonna get our my opinion what we're speaking on.
Hey, man, it's so much stuff going on right now, man. It's like a free for all, man. It's like they letting the prisoners out the they letting the prisoners out, man.
Hey,
Oh yeah, all the prisoners
hey,
escape, man. They going to different
they
camps, man.
look
What
like
you think about it, Mike?
Louisiana. What was it?
Huh?
Well, like Louisiana when they broke out of that jail down there. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Hey,
Everybody
them devils,
escaping.
hey,
I,
they on the run, man.
1201, them jokers was out of there, man. So I don't know, but it's been crazy, man. I guess the most I don't know if we got to touch on the Kevin Durant situation,
Yeah,
but that was like the first big domino to go down.
yeah.
Jalen Green,
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Brooks going back to Phoenix, but the other day I think the another big domino was Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
getting traded from Denver for Cam Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I think Denver got 1,000% better
Oh yeah.
because Michael Porter Jr. is not a defensive player. He's
Nope.
really one dimension. All he want to do is shoot threes. He's
Two.
at 16.
Mm-hmm.
He stay hurt
He
all the
stayed hurt.
time.
Yeah.
Cam Johnson gonna give you defense on the other end, and he gonna shoot that
He's
trade.
gonna light
So
it
he's
up.
a 3 and D, kind of guy. So I think Denver got better. Then Denver on the low picked up Bruce Brown again, and that was
Yep.
the guy they had lost in the championship team. They picked him
Championship.
up on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
They
because
picked him up on the 1 year deal.
he
He
went to
went
the
to
Pacers.
Toronto.
He went to the Pacers that year, right?
Toronto. No, he went to Toronto.
He went to Toronto. Okay, I thought he went to the
Yeah, I
Pacers.
think he went to Toronto. So now they picked him back up. But it's a lot of little moves, man. And Alonzo Ball got traded from Chicago to
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
And retrospect, we looking at it now. That's why Ty Jerome signed with
Memphis.
Memphis because they know if Garland is still hurting from his toe injury over the summer, Lonzo
Mm-hmm.
can start. That was telling Ty Jerome everything you need to know. You need to go find another team.
Yeah.
But the one that I liked the most was Jordan Clarkson got bought out, but at the same time he signed with the New York Knicks, and Knicks need
Yes.
help any way they can on the bench.
Yes. Yes.
Big pickup. And right here at home, let me
Yeah,
just do this. Let me just say this.
exactly.
Let me be
Exactly.
honest. Colin Sexton is not going to move a lot of needles. It's not going to make everybody in the NBA talk about it because we are lonely
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
But if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, let me tell y'all something. The last few years when LaMelo get hurt, LaMelo might play 30, 40 games. We already know
Mm-hmm.
how he is. I guess Charles Lee and Mr. Peterson, the general manager, like, hey, if he go down this time, we ain't gonna let the ship go down because we ain't got a
Exactly.
reliable backup. Colin Sexton is a known starter. He can come off that bench and give you 17, 18 points. He can pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He has a dog on defense. So
Yep.
along with the guys they got the draft for Charlotte, along with getting Colin Sexton, getting rid of Mark Williams, who's another hurt
Yeah.
reliable person, Charlotte is making some good moves. Now, it's going to translate to wins, we don't know, but they're making a lot of better moves.
Hey,
The
man.
four guys they drafted, I think is culture builders.
Yeah.
These guys are gonna stay in the gym.
Yeah.
They're not gonna call. They're gonna have it. They're gonna come on this ground. Day
Yep.
one,
Boots on the
whatever the
ground.
coach give them, they're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
ready to take it in. You gotta have, and I think Charlotte to me, this is my opinion. Now, this
Go
is my
ahead.
opinion,
Go ahead.
and I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna let you chime in, but Charlotte to me is taking the blueprint of OKC.
Yep.
This is what they're doing.
Yep.
Now you look at it like this. This is a big can LaMelo Ball be the SGA over here? Can he? That's a big if. We just
Mm-hmm.
saying Brandon Miller can be the Jalen Williams over there. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
We know we got this Brandon Miller. Miles Bridges is no slouch to me.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges he can be the difference between him and Chet Holmgren. And Chet Holmgren's 7 foot, but
Yeah.
Miles is 6'6". But
Mm-hmm.
Miles is gonna be steady, gonna give you everything he got. Now
Mm-hmm.
you get all these draft picks, these guys that we talking about culture builders. Two guys from Duke, one from Creighton, uh, and the other guy from Connecticut. He's on 1 year,
Yeah.
but he played with Cooper Flag.
Yep.
Charlotte is trying to build a culture, just like how all out the Panthers try to build a culture. You got to tear it all the way down to build it back up. And to me, I
Yep.
think that's what they're doing.
Hey man, you hit the nail on the head, bro. When you said that, man. Charlotte, the draft picks that the Charlotte Hornets, man, got, man, they're foundational pieces, man, that can bring the city and bring this team up a notch each year. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a vast improvement with these guys they got, because they got the three guys. I definitely know Sion defense. You got the dude from Creighton defense, and he can stretch and he can shoot a three. You got the other guy from UConn defense, hard nosed, because who was their coach at UConn? What's the Hurley?
Hurley.
Yeah,
Yeah. Danny Hurley. Yeah.
You know with them Hurley boys, you gonna have to play hard nosed, tough defense. You know what I'm saying? So that's the school that he came from. That's how I know Charlotte. I like, oh, okay. They really doing it the right way. Like you said, a la OKC, a la the Pacers, as far as like defensive minded people. You know what I'm saying? But you can have maybe you can have a 1A or 1B, like I said, a la SGA, which LaMelo, hopefully we'll see how that goes. 1B, Brandon Miller, a la Jalen Williams. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your shooters, Con Knipple. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got your Lou Dort, which is Sion. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be tough. Gonna play defense. Gonna be on your. You're gonna have the tough defensive assignments for the other teams. You know, number one, offensive threat and stuff like that. So, and they got, like I said, they got some big. Go ahead.
The reason you say that, I'm jumping about Sion. The reason you saying that about him, some guys you don't have to teach defense. He's already ready to play defense. He's already a dog. He's a dog. And it's so funny. We had a draft party over here. You looked right at me and you said that night we had a draft party Wednesday night. He got drafted Thursday. You like, man, I wish they get that dude from Duke. He a dog. I said to myself, when the next night they took him, I said, Daryl just said he's a Lou Dort pro. You don't have to freak him. Like, you know, some guys you got to go in there and say, defense first, then you score. He said to himself in the press conference the other day, I'm all about locking people down, getting physical, getting up in your chest.
Exactly.
That's what Lou Dort does.
Exactly.
And Lou Dort didn't have the greatest jumper coming out of Arizona State, but guess what? He made himself. This kid, he already got a better jumper than maybe Luke came out of college. So Charlotte, like I said, with them shooters now, if LaMelo can just see the court, penetrate, and you kick the shooters you got, you don't have to. And see, the thing about LaMelo don't have to score 30 a night.
He don't.
If it's ego, you don't have to score. You can score 20 a night. Give me 15 assists. You had a hell of a night. That's all you have to do. But another big trade that we did, well, not even trade.
Go ahead.
Today came, and you said this to me too. You said Miles Turner not gonna sign back with Indiana. I'm like, nah, he going back home. Man, we was on the route today. I called you. My daddy called me. Shout out to my daddy. He called me. Said, hey, you're about to trade me. The sign. That's what you want signing. He said Miles Turner signed a 4-year, $104 million contract with Milwaukee. But he said, guess how they got him? He said they cut Damian Lillard. I said, oh, you cut a top 75 player of all time, and you cut him to get Miles Turner. Now they saying speculation. Now they're saying that Giannis is not happy about it, get Lillard cut. But I don't. This is the only way they had money to sign him. But I'm just saying to myself, to cut Damian Lillard. How do you feel about them getting rid of Damian Lillard like that? Just throwing him throwing him out in the wolves.
Because remember how I told you, they're getting back all these teams now, getting back to teams starting to own. You know what I'm saying? Start to take the reins of the horse instead of letting these players dictate. You know how they should run their organization. Like I said, man, you can't let another man come in your house and tell you what to do in your own house. Nah, man, these teams are doing what they're supposed to do right now, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this our building. You do what we say, or you can go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I told you. You know what I said about why I think the kids change it. I know people out here because it's people on the internet that kills. I know one guy on TikTok. He called Stephen A. Smith Screaming A. Smith. All he said is Screaming A. Smith. And to me, we all have an opinion. We're not getting paid like $1 we just have an opinion. But my opinion is that LeBron James is getting up in the age. He opted into his contract, something he's never done. Usually opt out and have he always opt out and he'll sign a new one with an extension or whatever the case may be. Well, I'm reading all day long. Oh, and I told you this. They said, now LeBron came out last week and said that rings didn't matter. You know, it doesn't define how great you are as a player. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. This is what he's saying. Now, this is not. I'm
Yeah.
just saying what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
When Rich Paul came out, when he signed his contract, he opted in the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Paul said he's going to be gauging, LeBron's going to be gauging what the Lakers are doing because if they're basically saying if they're not going to be competitive, LeBron still wants to win championship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he just said last week on his podcast, it shouldn't define who you are as a player. But Rich Paul come out and say, you still chasing rings. So I'm just saying all this to say this. LeBron James to me changed the culture of how NBA guys ran the league. This is my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
He ran the league.
Yeah.
Now they know LeBron is about to, he on the last leg.
Yeah.
Ownership is probably saying, hey, we got to get away from this here.
Yeah.
And I look at another team. We talking about the Lakers. I'm so confused.
What?
We all know they need a center. They need a center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clint Capella signed with the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez signed with the Clippers. Kevon Looney signed with Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
Even the big guy from the Celtics. The big guy Cornette. Yeah, Luke Cornette.
Yeah, he went to the Spurs.
I'm saying to myself, like, so the only center that's out there, which sounds crazy to me, the only thing out there is available as of what I can think of is DeAndre Ayton, who got bought out by Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that'd be a good fit with them?
I don't know, man, because it probably could be something where DeAndre Ayton say, man, hey, if I don't make it on this go around here, I might be out the league. You know what I'm saying? Because he done number one pick, for the Phoenix Suns. Now he done went to Portland. Now, they say he a bad locker room, he a cancer in the locker room. Once you start getting that little thing in the NBA, you know how they'll how the thing they say they fade to black, you fade to black. Next you be like, hey man, you won't even know when he out the league. You be like, damn, I didn't know he was out the league. You see what I'm saying? Hey, NBA good for that. Fading cast to black, you know what I'm saying?
It just to me, we were talking about Austin Reeves turning down $90 million from the Lakers 4 years.
Yeah, about 90, almost 90.
I'm just saying to myself, Austin Reeves, if my mind serves me right, was he drafted or he was an undrafted pick? Did he make the draft or when he got?
I think he was undrafted.
Okay, I take that. But you done fought your way to become a household name. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think you deserve $150 million contract? And you tell them no. $90 million is not enough?
I don't think that may be the case, Mike. I think he maybe see the writing on the wall too. With how LeBron is, you know what I'm saying? So he probably, dang, okay.
So break it down to me. You thinking Austin Reeves trying to find a way up out of that too?
Oh, he's trying to see what LeBron. Dang, okay, LeBron got 1 year. He probably, playing sitting back saying, okay, let me make this chess move. Let's see what LeBron do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, LeBron leave.
Well, how the Lakers gonna move in there? How they gonna set themselves up? If Austin Reeves don't sign, LeBron, in this speculation, I told you this, and I just saw it again 30 minutes ago. LeBron is speculating on going to try to get the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, you gonna have Kyrie, LeBron, Cooper Flag, Andy Davis, and Gafford or Lively, whichever one the Lakers had to trade back. You gonna have that's not even a super team. That's a damn all-star team.
That ain't gonna happen, man, because they probably ain't gonna let that happen, bro.
Yeah.
Because you see, what was the man that he not here anymore? What was the previous commissioner, David Stern?
David Stern.
Remember when he broke up the little thing
with Chris Paul?
Yeah. So I don't know.
But Darryl.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But Darryl, could you see a scenario where LeBron has to go over there? Yes or no?
You probably could deal with that, but you got to think about this too. And we all seen this. Every time these super teams get together, it don't work, bro. It don't work. Because these guys, think about it. LeBron 40 something. Kyrie coming off
41 December.
Kyrie coming off an injury. Yeah. He older. He up in there.
And today hurt.
So
yeah.
These young road runners coming in here, man. Hey. They're blown by these cats, man. These older cats, man. Hey, the league, it's all about the young guys now. Like I said, the Oklahoma, OKC. You got Detroit. You got Atlanta. coming in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these
Indiana.
Elder, what you call the elder statement? Hey man, they about to be out of here, bro. They gone.
Now I do love what Houston did because Houston have a lot of young guys, but they got two now veterans
Yeah.
in KD, and they got little short Van Fleet.
Van Vliet. Yeah.
Van Fleet.
Yeah.
So I do like they got Jabari Smith there. They got Sagoon. They still got pieces. Emil Thompson. They still have pieces. So the way you build a team is you get a couple of veterans that still can produce.
With the young guy.
Siakam.
Yeah.
See, you see how you got Indiana intertwined that team?
Yep.
Siakam is a veteran, but he's still young enough to understand.
Hey man,
this is what I'm talking about.
Hey man, you remember back in the day? What's the story, man? The Frankenstein. When you put the pieces together and it's alive. Guess what, man? Houston and San Antonio.
Well, you gotta be honest. All three of them Texas teams gonna be rough. All three of them Texas. When you go down, when you go on the road trip this year, like you in Charlotte, you got to go play all three Texas teams. You better have your hard hat on. I'm telling you,
man. Because you got to think about it. Houston got KD. They re-signed Clint Capella. They got
Adams.
They got what my man that
I told you about.
They got the rookie, the guy that they drafted about 3 years ago, the center that he went to the All-Star.
Jabari Smith.
Not him, the white guy. He started with an S, last name started with an S. They got Jabari, but it's a center. What is his last name? The younger, not Steven Adams, it's the younger guy.
He a white?
He a foreigner.
A white dude?
He the foreigner. He the center. He did his first All-Star last year.
Sagoon.
Yeah, Sagoon. They got Sagoon.
Sagoon.
So they got Sagoon. They got my man, one of the twins that can lock down. Bruh.
Amir Thompson.
Bruh. Houston got a squad, bruh. Houston got a
squad. Dallas got Lively. Dallas got height. They got Lively. They got Crawford. They got Anthony Davis. Cooper Flag. So I just see that. And then San Antonio got Cornet. They got Big Wembyana. So I mean, you know, and then they got Castle. They took Dylan Harper.
What's my man, De'Aaron Fox? They got Fox. They got Castle. They got the number 2 draft pick.
Dylan Harper, yeah. So I'm just saying the West is the West. The only team I see out there right now, I can tell you that you can go get a win and say you can mark that as a win. This is my opinion.
Yeah,
it's Portland. Portland is the only team, and maybe it might be Phoenix, because I don't see Phoenix doing a whole lot of that. I really don't.
They ain't doing that.
I don't see them doing a whole lot of that.
You got to win with them. You got to win in the West with them.
Utah is going to be interesting because we're going to see how the dynamics work with Walter Clayton Jr. that they took Ace Bailey. We're going to see how that works out.
Well, they're still going to be young, so they're still kind of like rebuilding mode. So they
But you got what's that 7-footer they got? Lauren Marketing. They still got him.
He a beast.
They still got pieces over there.
They're still young. They're still young. You know what I'm saying? They probably take them a year or two. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be interesting in the NBA because, like I say, if I'm not mistaken, Summer League starts the week after 4th of July.
Yeah.
I think it starts right after 4th of July. Next week, matter of fact. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams. And for Charlotte, you know, and I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. George. Mr. George has been texting me, talking to me a lot. He's been watching our podcast. Hey, he's been watching us. He's been texting me. Mr. George has been talking a whole lot. And he was really baffled when we didn't get the other 7-footer from Stanford. He wanted both of them 7-footers. Yeah. He said he's more of a power forward. So I guess what Mr. George was looking at is OKC. You say the Creighton guy 7-1, that could be your Hardenstein or whatever. The other one could be like your Chet Holmgren. Yeah. But like I told Mr. George, this NBA is not like the Shaquille O'Neal, the Moses Malone, the Kareem. They don't have the down post, so everything is interchangeable. Everybody's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", and they're interchangeable. You can change up. So that's what Charlotte Hornets team looking like right now. We're going to see just how it works out, man.
We're going to see how they bench. We're going to see what, like the first part of the year, we're going to see what happens right before the midseason when they're going to draft them. Do trades. People may want to do a trade. So we're going to see how Charlotte build up their bench and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Who working out for them, who may not be working out for them. If they get that bench built up pretty good, Charlotte gonna be good. The East is wide open. We already know that. East wide open.
Well, the thing is, you know, LaMelo coming back off of surgery. Brandon Miller had wrist surgery.
Yeah.
Grant Williams will be back. You got Colin Sexton. Trey Mann is the interesting one here.
I thought they trade Grant Williams in it.
No, Grant Williams still here. No. He here. He ain't going nowhere. Who he get traded for? No, he here.
He got traded for some reason.
No, he here. Because see, I'm gonna tell you, Charlotte went down when Grant Williams got hurt.
Yeah.
When he broke his leg, when he tore his ACL in Milwaukee, and you know Charlotte plays, you know what I'm saying? They play small ball. They put him at center. Yeah. They'll play small ball because he's bulky and big. So this is what I'm saying. Charlotte got him. He is that. He ain't Siakam, but he is there. Like, you know, I can stretch out, shoot threes. He can do it all. So he's. But my thing is, I'm just thinking in my head to myself. You start Melo, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Knueppel, and maybe the kid out of Creighton or Diabate. But your second team, if they resign Trey Mann, then you have Colin Sexton, Trey Mann. You got Sion James, you want to play him. You got Liam McNeely, you want to play him. Then you got Grant Williams. So you got a formidable, you know, guy to bring in and intertwine and keep. Okay, Indiana did something smart. You play 25, 30 minutes, you don't wear nobody down. You play a lot of plays.
Exactly.
And that's what you do. You don't gotta be like, you don't have to be like a la New York Knicks playing everybody 39, 40 minutes a night. You ain't gonna win like that.
And if Charlotte really paying attention, they'll play them like how Indiana play their players throughout the year. Like you say, play everybody, give them, you may not give them like 10, 15 minutes a night, you know what I'm saying? Let them get in the game, let them see how it feel, and then when you get now toward the postseason, you know who you can depend on when you look down at that bench. Okay, hey man, I need you to come in the game. You know, because you already see how they play throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? The first like 30, 40 games is when you get your players in and let them see what they can do and how they function and how they get into different situations and scenarios and stuff like that, and see how they play and how it work out, man. Yeah, Charlotte definitely got a good. Yeah, Charlotte definitely got a good chance to get these guys, work them in, get them in rhythm and stuff throughout the course of the season and stuff. Cause they definitely got a shot to get into the playoffs this year. They got a shot, man. Cause like I said, the East is wide open.
And I'm so tired of them. Basically, I'm tired of Charlotte play in. You picking number 4, 5, 6. You have to make a leap. You have to make leaps and bounds sometimes. Maybe this is the year that Charles Lee say, you know what? I was here for 1 year, build everybody out and put my stamp on it. We finna go all in this year. So hopefully it works out. And then the last thing I want to touch on is
go ahead.
Go ahead.
And start winning the games that you're supposed to win. Don't let these teams come in and think it's gonna be an easy win when they come to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let them feel you, man.
Make it like the whole Hive,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Make it like the whole Hive, you know.
Exactly.
When Larry Johnson and Murphy played, you couldn't hear your ears in that arena. You got to make it like that again.
Yeah.
But the last thing I want to ask you is, what did you think about the Pittsburgh Steelers trading for Jalen Ramsey and the tight end Smith and gave up Michael Kirkpatrick? How you feel about that? Do that help Pittsburgh?
Ray was talking to me about it in the bathroom. Ray was like, Ray said Michael time is up anyway. He said because he looked like he wasn't the same person. You know what I'm saying? So I know Pittsburgh is taking a big swing with Aaron Rodgers saying this is last year. So they're trying to get all the weapons that they can to try to help them, you know, once they get in the playoff and see what they can do, see if they can make a playoff run. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're doing.
Well, like I said, I don't know if that trade moved the needle for me.
Yeah.
I know Steelers fans might be mad about it or might be happy. Who knows? But
they're happy.
All I know is training camp for NBA, for NFL is about 2 to 3 weeks away. Everybody be going to training camp like around the 20th, something like that. So training camp football is around the corner. Basketball is wound down and it's gone. Baseball season is hot.
Well, especially somebody, hey man, because training camp, hey man. A lot of people been talking about the Carolina Panthers, man. That wide receiver they got from they said he out there, man. He looking real good, man. I heard a lot of good things from him.
Who, Texas Millen?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot of great things about him, man.
And I see your boy that went down to a route running camp.
Oh yeah,
Leggett went to a route
I was
running
getting ready
camp,
to tell you
and
about that. Yeah, hey,
hey, what that does and what that tell me is Dan Morgan is like old school. We took a receiver first round. You come back the very next year to get another receiver.
mm-hmm.
That means the receiver the year before got to look at it like, hey, that's bad for me. Because you could have went and got another position if I would take care of my business. I'm not saying Leggett had a bad year, but he had a lot of bad moments. You know, he had some touchdown catches and stuff. He had bad moments.
And see, you know what? No, I wouldn't even say that. You know what it is? Leggett is not really a true number one receiver. Now that dude from Arizona is.
I can't say that neither, Dad. I can't say that. I can't say that. You 6'2", you run like a 4'4", you're big as all outdoors.
That don't mean
But
nothing.
my thing is he had to work on what he working on. I think what he's working on that we all kept saying his hands. Catch the ball out here instead of catching the ball with your body.
Yeah.
I believe if he can be better at catching the ball, they can have a dynamic duo with those two.
I'm gonna tell you what Leggett remind me of. He remind me of Anquan Bolden. Big body, one of the ones you throw that ball to him in the lane, you know what I'm saying? Where he gonna catch them ball, you see what I'm saying? He got that big.
But he's way more athletic. He's way more athletic than Anquan.
Yeah.
Anquan was as fast as Leggett. Now Anquan was strong.
He was strong.
Leggett strong. But the thing is, Anquan is
Leggett don't got no grip, but he can't really get away from anybody. That's why I say Anquan. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't really.
That's a perfect guy that you can say he looks like. Because people want to say Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel is more of a gadget. He's a gadget player.
Exactly.
He's a handball.
Yeah.
Like I say, so Anquan Bolden is perfect. That's a perfect comparison.
Yeah. That's who I think. That's why I say they had to get there, and they probably saw the same thing. They're like, "Well, now he ain't really a number one. He could be a 2 or a 3. You know, when we need to get like a third down, and you know what I'm saying, and we know we're gonna get him the ball on third down. We got a third down and inches or 3rd and 1 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They need a that can take the top off of the defense. You know, which that who the guy from Arizona is. You know, he 6'4", 6'5". He can catch.
Yeah.
So hey,
so it's gonna be interesting when he's on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why
I can't wait to see Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Bryce Young when he get on the 10-yard line, 5-yard line, and you look at one-on-one out there. You looking at him, and they throw it to McMillican. He gonna just grab it and you know. That's gonna be interesting. Like I say,
but then you can think about this like here too. They probably use him as decoy because you got TJ, you got a Horn there, from Colorado, and you got the guy from that developed last year.
Coco, you talking about Coco? Coco's 6'3".
Yeah,
so Coco,
they got plenty of options. He can play. They got plenty.
And we didn't say Thielen, or we didn't say the guy from the Raiders. What's the guy from the Raiders?
Shoot.
Came from Clemson.
I forgot.
He was hurt. He was hurt for them Renfro, Hunter Renfro.
Yeah, Renfro.
They got a lot of They got a lot of receivers.
They got a lot.
A lot of receivers.
You could do a 5 wide or 4 wide down in the end zone. Hey, man.
And I believe Canal is going to be drawing up stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a mismatch. Who's going to be a mismatch? There's got to be a safety check on one of the receivers somewhere.
Somebody going to miss somebody, yeah.
You put a little horn in the slot.
You got the guy from the Texas guy. You got Leggett. You got Thielen. You got Horn. And you got
Hunter Renfro. Yeah, you got a bunch. Hey, listen, you got a lot of ways you can go. I'll put it like this: when it comes to training camp, none of them receivers better get hurt.
Exactly.
Now you know McMillan gonna be there, and Leggett gonna be there. You hope, but the other ones, you gotta fight for that position because they normally carry 6 receivers anyway. Yeah. So all of them probably gonna make the team.
Yeah, they're
gonna. But it's just gonna be interesting to see who they put in and what position in.
Yeah.
Like you put Horn at the 5-yard line, and he got a safety on him. That's 1-on-1. He's done. He's done up.
Yeah.
But then so it's gonna be really interesting to see how this is gonna work out. It really
because you got Horn, you got you got Texas. He taking the top off. You got Horn maybe cutting up under him with his speed. God.
Bryce Young gonna be looking like Madden. He gonna have his ways of weapons, whatever he want to do, however he want to do it.
Hey, that cat gonna be looking like Wile E. Coyote when he hungry. You know,
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Why? Hey, you had to do Wile E. Coyote like that, man. Because he never could catch that roll on. That boy be hungry out there, man. Man, go ahead, man. That boy be hungry out there. That was a good one there.
Yeah, he could be ready, man.
If y'all don't know who Wile E. Coyote is, man, go look at the old cartoon, man. Go look at the old cartoon.
Yeah, man,
That coyote trying to catch that roll runner. Man, listen, that joke was hungry. But like I say, man, thank you for all the new subscribers out there.
Yes, sir.
For rocking with us. We're going to be giving you more content.
Yeah.
We're going to be bringing you more. And I'm actually we gotta end up doing a sports music one soon. We gotta do a music because that Jim Jones was that was interesting.
He was talking a whole lot of noise on. Hey, they said now they responding to him, man. They said now doing $1 million deals, man. He said he got business deals that he doing, man.
Yeah. Do he gotta respond to that?
No, he don't.
No.
Nas is really into investing. They get ready. They're doing some type of casino in New Jersey, I think. And he part of that. Yeah, he part of that investment group.
You know how sometimes you get clicks and baits and you just want to make yourself relevant again?
Yeah.
Cameron got his own thing going on. The Dipset ain't done nothing.
And he got a new deal, right? He got another thing on Revolt.
I thought he got a book. What did he do?
He got another podcast. He got a podcast deal with Revolt called something about Flea. He already got like 15 episodes on YouTube. So he got a multi-million deal with them again. He got another deal for a podcast.
So outside of the one with him and Cap Mace.
Yeah, he got another one.
Wow. Hey, Cameron, come get the boys, man. Help us get on, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, man.
Help us out, man. Listen, hey, enough bread to go around everybody. I don't even want that kind of. I don't need to be no multi-million. Just give me $1 million. I'm happy with $1 million, and I'll take that. Yeah, but like I said, man, hit that like, subscribe, comment, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for listening to us, laughing with us, joking with us.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to say, man, before we get out of here?
Hey, man, bean picker, well, make sure I eat your watermelon, man, at night, and honeydew melon, man. You know, if you're out there working out in that sun, you know, we postal carriers, we deliver that mail. If you're doing postal work, if you're doing roofing, if you're doing brick construction. Anytime outside job in this heat, man, salute to y'all, man, for real.
I see people going to Walmart, boy, they getting 4 or 5 doves of that water. They getting 24 water like it's going out of recession. So I'm like, woo. Hey, I done seen them resting through, picking up 2, 3. All of them got 2 on their shoulders walking out. I'm like, yeah. Hey, it's hot out here, man.
It's hot out here, boss. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, like I say, man, thank y'all so much for laughing with us. We're going to catch you next week again, man. I'll let you boys.
Hey, man, peace out, man.
Peace.